We've already met one of the major air additions to the game back in 2024, so now it's time to take another multirole fighter for a ride. Please welcome the Dassault Rafale C F3, a French fighter of generation 4.5. Its name can be translated as Gust of Wind, which makes this plane an even closer sibling of the multinational Eurofighter Typhoon. On the outside, the Rafale looks very similar to that fighter. It has the same canard design, the same delta wing that's so widely used in French aircraft, twin engines, and a single tail fin. The only differences are the overall smoother lines and the shape of the air intakes. The fighter's power plant is a twin turbojet engine with a total afterburning power of almost 15,000 kilogram forces. Its mass with no fuel or armament is only 10 tons, so you can expect a great thrust-to-weight ratio, much like on the Typhoon. Thanks to the powerful engines, the plane can boast impressive acceleration, great dynamics, and support for supersonic flight without engaging the afterburner. The Rafale also restores its speed very well, even after sharp turns, so it performs great in turn-based combat. There's only one part missing from its flight performance stats: a high maximum speed at low altitude. The engines have no trouble achieving that speed, but the airframe can't sustain the load. Exceeding the speed of 1,450 kilometers close to the ground is dangerous. For air combat, the Rafale brings some familiar French missiles: the R550 Magic II with a jamming-resistant homing device, and the Mica EM with active radar homing. The Mica is effective at close and medium ranges, where the Rafale feels most comfortable. In addition to missiles, the aircraft can boast a new 30mm autocannon with a ludicrous fire rate, 2,500 rounds per minute. An easy calculation tells us that an ammo pool of 125 rounds can only last 3 seconds of continuous fire. Still, no opponent in the sights is likely to survive that kind of firepower. The radar of this fighter deserves a special mention. The Rafale is the first aircraft in our game to feature an active electronically scanned array radar, or AESA. It can scan the landscape faster and produce more frequent updates on the targets. For close air support, the Rafale can use both familiar weapons and some of the recently added ones. The most exciting part of its arsenal is the Hammer bomb family, using laser, satellite, and, most importantly, infrared guidance. These bombs are equipped with rocket boosters, which brings major improvements to their ranges and allows you to deliver strikes from dozens of kilometers away. The Rafale brings a lot of new and exciting things to our game and becomes a major step ahead for French aviation.